Hey Yogi, Leah B here, and welcome to this 15-minute badass stability flow class. In this class, we're going to be working on our standing poses and building that strength and stability in the lower body, all that stuff that we need in order to do all of those standing warrior poses. So you'll maybe need some blocks, so keep those close by and meet me on your mat on your back. Let's go. So just lay down, hug your knees into your chest. Maybe find some movement side to side with the knees. Just start tuning in and arriving on your yoga mat. And feel free to take the knees nice and wide and stay here, or maybe you'd like to take it into happy baby. Index finger and middle finger to big toes, or hands on the outsides of your feet or legs. Pull your feet down onto your knees and your knees fall to the sides of the body. Maybe straighten one leg and bring it back in, and then straighten the other and bring it back in. Maybe you can straighten both and hug your knees back in. Bring your feet to the floor for just a moment. Lift your hips up just a small amount. Shift them over to the right and allow your knees to fall to the left. Bring your arms out like a T and gaze over your right palm in a supine twist here. Just breathe up and down the length of your spine. Notice how it feels to get into those areas today. On your next inhale, bring your head back to center, bring your feet back to the floor. Press into your feet, lift your hips, shift them up and over to the left, allow your knees to fall to the right, gazing over your left palm this time. And just breathing into your spine. Be curious about how it feels today as you inhale and exhale. Really start to focus on your ujjayi breath, creating that audible sounding breath that you can tune into. Inhale, bring your head back to center, bring your feet back to the floor in the center, shift your hips and find the middle of your mat. Now glue your lower back into the floor, belly button to spine, point your toes. We're gonna press your hands into your thighs. Now press your heels away too, actually, like activate the backs of your calves here. Now press as hard as you can into your thighs. Don't let your legs move though. Your arms are really working, and then let it go. Keep your knees still over your hips, and we'll do that again. So just press into your thighs as hard as you can, but your knees do not move over your hips. You could be shaking at this point, and that's good. You're doing it right. And release. Hug your knees in. Now bring your knees back to 90 degrees, point your toes, fingertips become behind your ears, lift your head, neck, and shoulders up off of the body into a crunch position. Now bring your right elbow to your left knee and extend your right leg long. So you're in an ab twist and you're holding here. You're twisting right elbow to left knee. You could shake, squeeze your core, keep holding, and then switch to the other side, left elbow to right knee, hold the ab twist. Keep breathing. Now we're just gonna alternate ab twists. So right elbow to left knee, and then switch left elbow to right knee, and we just keep going. Twist it out. Wake up your spine, wake up your core. Find that center. We need our core for all of these standing poses. We need that strength. Now hug your knees into your chest. One last thing for the core. Bring your knees back into table. Find the floor with your lower back. Hands come to the mat. You can lift your head, neck, and shoulders up off of the mat in a crunch if you'd like first. Flex your feet. Now bring your heels to the mat. Tap the floor. Bring your knees back up. So knees are over the hips, 90 degrees. Feet come down, tap the floor, bring them back up. Your knees are bent. Keep tapping. Belly button is driving to the mat here. Keep your core strong. One more. You got this. Great. Hug your knees in. You did this. Core is awake. When you feel ready, either roll to one side and come up onto hands and knees, or rock and roll up and down the length of your mat. The fun way, it's up to you. What do you feel like doing? And just cross at the ankles, come into all fours. And whenever you're ready, spreading your hands on the mat, downward facing dog, wake it up. Bend into one knee, straighten the other, walk your dog. Send both heels to the mat. And on your next exhale, step to the top of the mat, ragdoll pose, fold over your legs. On your next inhale, press into the floor with your heels and reach your arms all the way up to standing. And exhale your hands to your heart. Let's flow through our standing flow here. So let's start with like a sun salutation just to get a little bit warmer. Inhale, reach your arms up and lengthen. And exhale, hinge, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And as you exhale, high plank, low plank, or all the way to the floor, your choice. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now step your right foot through warrior one. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, sink into it. Find the floor with your feet here. Hug your legs together, your feet together to charge up your legs. Now drop your hands behind your back and interlace, humble warrior. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, hinge and fold. The crown of the head is going to hang heavy toward the floor. Spine is long here. Try to keep your hips from swaying out to the side. Inhale, come back up, warrior one. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the leg, reach your arms up, find length. Exhale, sink into it. Inhale, reach up and lengthen. Exhale, sink, warrior two. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink into it. Now inhale, peaceful warrior. Flip your right palm and reach back, exalt. Breathe down into your right side. Inhale, warrior two. And exhale, hands to the mat, high plank, low plank, upward dog, downward dog. Press it back. Left foot steps through, warrior one, inhale, rise. Exhale, sink into it. Drop your hands behind your back. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, humble warrior. Fold. Pull your hands away from your lower back. Ooh, try not to fall over. On your next inhale, come up to warrior one. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach your arms up, straighten the left leg. Exhale, sink into it. Inhale, reach up and lengthen. Exhale, sink into it. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, warrior two. Flip your left palm. Inhale, exalt your warrior. Peaceful warrior here. And breathe. Inhale, warrior two. And as you exhale, hands to the mat, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge. Inhale, come up. Oh, sorry. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge. Inhale, come up. And as we exhale, we're going to come into standing split. So fold forward and step up onto your right leg, left leg lifts. And we're folding down the center line of the body, and your left leg is high. Hips are square. Warrior two. Come all the way up and over into your warrior two. Now step your left foot in just a little bit and straighten your right leg, triangle pose. Right hand comes forward and down. Open it up to the side. Tuck your hips in. Lengthen out through the top of the head. Look down at your right foot, bend into your front knee, wiggle your hands down, high plank, low plank. Upward dog. Downward dog. Step your left foot through, crescent lunge. Inhale, come up. And as you exhale, fold, standing splits, right leg lifts. Fold over. Keep those hips square. Find the strength in that left leg. Keep your right leg lifted. Warrior two, send your right leg back, come on up. And straighten your left leg, step your right foot in, triangle pose. Come into it. Twist open, open your heart. Look at your left foot, bend into your left knee, hands to the mat, high plank, low plank. Upward dog, downward dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. As you exhale, step it between your hands, low lunge, drop your left knee, inhale the arms up. Hug your knee and your right foot together so you're activating into your legs before you sink into it. Now drop your left hand underneath your left shoulder, right hand opens up into a twist. You can lift your left knee up or even take it up into a bind, bending into that left knee and catching the outside of your left foot with your right hand. So it's either a twist or a bind, which includes a twist. Slowly release the bind if you've got it. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot, lizard pose. Maybe you're going to pop up off of your left knee and just shift forward and back. Feel free to come down onto your forearms here. Now, if you are on your forearms, come back up onto your hands. Walk your hands forward just enough so you can start to walk your right heel toward the left side of your mat. We're coming into a half pigeon. So your right knee is on the outside of your right wrist. Walk your left leg back. Inhale, lengthen in your spine. Exhale, fold forward, half pigeon. Breathe here. Allow your heart rate to come down here. As you inhale, come back up onto your hands. Tuck your left toes under, downward facing dog as you exhale. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Step it through, low lunge, drop your right knee, inhale the arms up. Squeeze into that right glute as you come up for some stability. And again, hugging your right knee towards your left foot and left foot towards your right knee. Activate the front of your right leg. And then sink into it a little bit more. Big breath in. And as you exhale, right hand under your right shoulder, left hand high, twist open. Option to lift your right knee or keep the knee down and take it into a bind. Catching your right foot with your left hand, open your heart. Don't hold your breath. And release. Bring your left hand inside your left foot. Walk your left foot out just a little bit for lizard pose. Take the same variation you did on the other side. See if there's any movement you'd like to find here. Now walk your hands forward to make room to walk your left foot toward the right side of your mat for that half pigeon pose. Or maybe you need to help that leg across. Regardless, your left knee is behind your left wrist. Inhale as you come up and then exhale to fold into that pose and just relax here. On your next inhale, start to come back up, press into your hands, tuck your toes under, downward facing dog, stretch it out. Drop down onto your knees, take any variation of child's pose that feels great for you today. You made it. If you would like to go into a Shavasana instead, feel free. But just use the last few moments here just to slow down the heart rate, find your breath, and find your peace. And give yourself a pat on the back for showing up today. Feel free to remain where you are or come into a comfortable seated position facing the front of your mat. Sitting up nice and tall. Bring your hands to heart center if that feels right for you. And we'll close our practice here with this message. You are a badass and you can do anything if you put your mind to it. So go and do the things. Namaste. Hey Yogi, Leah B here. If you enjoyed this class, why not catch the next one live? I host free 15-minute yoga for active bodies classes every week. All you have to do is head over to leahyogachick.com and register, and I'll send you the Zoom link. See you there.